Okay, today we're going to talk about some Photoshop plugins and some actions, and I'm going to show you some different things that actions do. So this is just a photo that I've pulled up from a trip that I've taken. So if you don't know where your actions is, you're going to go to your top of your toolbar here where it says window, and you'll go down to the one that says actions, and it'll pull up this one here. I actually have mine on my toolbar over here, and you'll see is I've got some actions over here. And for this specific photo, I can use any of these actions to do different things. But I'm just going to show you kind of what they do. I'll push one, and down here at the bottom I'll push play. And it'll add some different effects. I can combine these to do different things, or I can use them by themselves. And each effect does something a little bit different. It's all about really what you're looking for. I have actions that do things like borders. We'll do this one. Let me go ahead and combine these. And what I'm doing is combining all the ones that I just added before I add this border. And I'll push play on it. And when it gets done, it'll actually have a border on it. And what an action is a set of steps that you make to create something that it automatically does for you. It automates it instead of you having to do these sets of actions every single time manually. So it does come in handy. It does save time. You can even create your own actions. That's something I really haven't gotten into a whole lot yet. I use other people's because it's just easier. At some point, I'm sure I will make my own. Some will be faster than others. It's just depending upon what it is. I notice that it seems like the borders take a little bit longer sometimes than just a regular action would. And now we've got a border. So we're going to combine this. Zoom in and let you look. And as you look, it looks kind of like a torn edge, which is what it says here. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is plugins. Plugins are things that you have under your filter at the bottom that you added that weren't initially with your program. And since you added these are customizable. You can add the ones you want. One of the ones that I use is Neat Image. And let me just pull that one up. Let me pull up what Neat Image is, and I can show you what it does. Neat Image is a way to remove noise from a photo to get a cleaner image for coloring and things like that, or just to help clean up an image. And it has a standalone program, but it also has a Photoshop plug-in so that you don't have to open another program. And this is basically what it does. Here's their example picture. Okay, so now that you know what plugins are and what actions are, let's kind of talk about where you can get them. Actions can be gotten in different places. So Brush Easy is one. As you can see, these are actions right here that I could download for my program to make them have these effects here. Okay, Greater Than Gatsby. Greater Than Gatsby has a large amount of actions for both Photoshop and Lightroom. And what's so great about Greater Than Gatsby is if you sign up for their email listing, they will send you some for free. And this is just showing you some before and afters of some of the actions that they use to help bring their photos out. Okay, the next one is DeviantArt. DeviantArt has Photoshop actions and patterns and brushes, and it's really an endless supply of plugins if you feel like just looking at a few. One that I discuss pretty often is Orton. I have found different actions that do Orton, but this is the one that I prefer. It's on Graphics and all you got to do is look up Orton Effect Photoshop action, and this is the one that I use here. And what Orton does is it kind of gives it a little bit of a haze, a little bit of a Gaussian blur. I'll just go ahead and show you exactly what it does right quick. And I don't want it that blurry, so I'm going to turn it down some. Okay, when you do Orton, it's going to turn off your background layer. So when you turn that back on, you'll actually see the effects. And you can adjust the opacity to make it harsh or light. Okay, let's talk about how to install an action right quick. I actually have some that I haven't installed, so I will pull some up and we will install one so that you know how to install them once you download them. Let's do the coffee shop. Well, I already have Orton, so I don't need that one. We'll do cross-processing. Okay, it's going to come up, most of the time you're going to get them in a zipped file. And you'll have to extract that. So we're going to go up here to extract. Extract all. And you want to make sure you have this show extracted files when complete. You want to make sure you have that checked and push extract. Okay, and then you're going to double click this cross processing. And see, now it's over here in my actions, it says cross processing, action 1, action 2, and I have them there now. So that's basically how you use actions. It shows you how to use Orton. I've walked you through a few sites on where you can find these. If you have any questions, please let me know.